there's definitely a chance for a 2-0 to come by. And that's always the case, right? But in this game in particular, I feel like the map is really looking for a new judge, starting things off incredible. First kill found, Kyo instantly dropping. They're challenging the bottom of the ramp. That's where Metizport is waiting. Dink even found and conceding back as Rusty is going to be up towards Cave, cleaning house.
Yeah, it was looking good for Saw initially with their wave of aggression, but it was a great response out of Metizport, particularly Rusty. I really like the way he forces the issue through Jaguar and into Cave, and that deep smoke there towards Shorts as well is going to be frustrating. I don't know if there's any way back into this one for Saw here. It looks like Muterus and Orazdoce might just consider saving their Kevlar. I guess you've got the one player coming through Jaguar right now, that's Muterus, and he's looking to see if he can find something, but I kind of feel like he has to just accept his fate here.
Yeah, no kit. It's interesting. The shadow will be seen. Soon gonna probably find the kill. Unless Rusty is obviously there with enemy. Rusty the one to clean it up. He's found 3 in this round. And Aradosi can only just fall away. But great round for Metizport in general. They pull the players back on the ramp to try and go for a push. They're keeping them occupied. And then as soon as they're starting to reposition, Rusty's already in.
Saw. They've got M4s across the board, bar room, and see if they can get themselves on the board here on their opponent's map pick.
Sorry, up close on A, sprays him down. First one found, looking for more, taken by HNS. But those still from the boost, keeping it. The advantage of Saw. 4 on 3 has been taken. Roman as well, re-aggressing for some intel. Really well done, I think, for Metizport as well, considering they're going to keep the B side occupied for now, causing the A side flank, Red and B, and Nilo from middle, to have a little bit of a freer path. Even though rotation could be called here for Saw any second. Nilo still up close. Muterus with that kill. Taking him away and has full control over middle now. Become a surprise as well for Metizport. Red and B looking away from their position to go for a mid flank. Now slowly creeping through Muterus. What a kill. It's all left to Red and B.
Yeah, and there's no hope in hell. He has 1 point of health, and he's got 4 opponents left remaining in towards middle, but there should be no way for him to recover this round. I mean, you know what? Not even completely adverse to him saving the AK, because he could drop an AK in the next round to one of his teammates with a bit less money. You know, realistically, to win the round from here is impossible. Looks like he wants to try and find a gap to potentially get a plancher, but U-Jerks is now closing the door in on him. It's a matter of time, and there we go. A kill comes through. And Saw get themselves on the borders. That's what they're going to be exploiting. I mean, it's Roman who's kind of looking in this direction from Donuts. Excuse me, it's Orazdoce. We're getting bamboozled by the numbers on the minimap, which we're going to look to try and resolve. Orazdoce realizes there's a lot of pressure coming through from A main. And thankfully for him, Muterus through the smoke will get a kill. That alleviates the pressure a little bit.
Chances to recover. Muterus finding 2. He's really been looking good, taking a break, and he's full with energy. Up close, Rusty and Nilo. Gonna try and hold on. The spray cannot be found just yet. Muterus still sticking, hoping for mates to arrive. But no kills are being taken. Both teams really missing. But Saw to be now on the site with all 4 of their players, or all 3 of their members, as B is still up towards Donuts. Gonna try to initiate a flank. Good flash, taking down Muterus with it. The spray down should be made. U-Jerks is all that's left.
My goodness, this is just unraveled so quickly. But U-Jerks, he could get this back in contention, running out of ammo. 1 bullet left in the magazine, or I guess it's in the chamber. He's got to get back for the reload. With that, Nilo will be afforded the space for the plant, and he's looking to try and fall.
To make a no name for themselves right here, right now, and definitely doing so. Kyo getting pushed away on the ramp. He cannot get the opener. Saw gets away with an advantage.
Yeah, it's exactly how they needed to start off this Force Spires. Metizport go back to a more default-esque approach compared to what we've seen in the past few rounds, where they try and make their way in towards A, and I love this little sporadic aggression out of Saw. They're never allowing for the T side to feel comfortable, constantly disrupting their setup, getting in their faces, making these flash plays, and all of a sudden it's a 5 versus 3.
Nilo. Find an opener. Smoke thrown on short. Look at that flank for Rusty. Although you don't have the man advantage to work with, this can compensate for the control he's going to get, but Aradosi has a tickling feeling. As the push from Roman came into A-long as well, just repositioning into middle, trying to take back control. Nilo, is he anticipating on a second one to be up close? You gotta clear the box, and he will! Nilo shuts them both down, but players flanking. and trying to flank the flank now is Roman. Or that's not Roman, it's Aradosa that's going to be seen on this. This is so messed up with the whole map. Roman, all that's left on the side, getting taken away, and now they know where Aradosa is.
Oh, and they're hearing all the steps in the world here as well. Does look like he was considering.
But on the other hand, like the map of Ancient hasn't really been known in the tier 1 and the tier 3 seed to be that much of a T-sided map, not even T-sided most of the times. It's really interesting to see, and as you said, 61%. No stranger to playing this CT side, but Metizport is allowed to chip them away. The Swedish side has really been upping their game. Now trying to make it come to fruition fully by qualifying for that semi-finals, although we're still not there. The bomb dropped far into B side, so even if they're taking all this control over Jaguar, still going to recover it. Giving away their shadow, giving away a swing is Roman. You won't find it.
Yeah, round is looking good here for Saul. This all-important round, and now that they've gotten the opening 2 kills, they realize they don't have to do anything further. Just sit back, defend the bomb sites, and force Metizport to make that next move. Look at the position here through Donut right now. Not exactly sure who that is. I think it might be Adam B or Nilo, one of the 2 riflers who's been able to get all the way in towards CT. They found a massive gap in the defense right now. That's going to be catching Story with his back turned. The question is the kill even going to be taken here by the T player, or does he want to try and get past? There we go, he activates, first frag found. Could be a second up for grabs, there is. Nilo blows the door wide open on the round.
We have a chance, looking for a second. Now they know where Roman is, and it's the only one there on the B site. All down into a 2v2. Bomb will go down. Retake will be needed. Going for a ramp, where Aradosa is going for. Well as Mutris waits inside the smoke again from CT, anticipating on the fact there's someone up close, even though that's not the case. Bomb slowly ticking down. No one watching the ramp push. So maybe Adam B could be a sitting duck. Sud is now anticipating on it. Gets the kill. And now knows where Mutris is as well because of the shoulder peak. This is executed so well for Metizport, and it's all seemed to fall apart for Saw. Mutris will burn to a crisp. And it's individuals, whereas from CT, it will probably be a little bit tough to get those things shaped up. Saw is still known to be such a good T-sided team as well. We're going to have to figure that one out. This shutdown is made. Saw holding on to the side. Adam B finding a second lifeline into this as he swings out for more. Getting taken away, getting chipped apart. Saw is going to move up. You can also see that particularly the money backing it up due to the amount of kills Saw has gotten. When you see that amount of kills that they have, you wouldn't say, oh, they're only fighting 2 rounds, right? They've done a lot of damage in these rounds. Got some few saves where there's like 2 players surviving only for Metizport, and they're not building up any economy whatsoever. It's really starting to take a toll unless Metizport can continue to win. Jaquinho is up close, gets a kill full blind. Ujerks peeks on top of it. But in the meantime, he's all that's left on the B side now.
So much space created here by Metizport as a result. Have a look at how frail that B bomb site looks. It's only Ujerks on that side of the map. He times his peak really well. That's an instantaneous, snappy trade coming through from Nilo. He's up to 15 kills right now. We're only in the 10th round. That means he's currently averaging a frag and a half a round. That's incredible.
Yeah. Allowing to get to the site. 18-year-old planting the bomb to win them the round once more. Spray converted. He gets another one. He's just 18.
It's all they can afford, and it's all they could do right now. It's all they could hope for. And it does look like they still have a bit of an uphill battle to try and get that 3rd round on the board. They knew Arisdoce was behind the cube, and they're eventually able to flush him out of position, but Saw have rotated accordingly. They've got the numbers stacked up on the correct side of the map right now.
Oh, Jaquinho finding himself the opener. Story there with the off as well. All left to a 3-on-3. Jaquinho is making a name for himself on the T side. Still going to be the CT side with an AWP. See how insane that could in fact be. Roman to be burned to a crisp. He's not the case. Missing a shot is Story. And now Roman is his cue. But Nilo flicks the 180 to get the round. Clearly going to a 3rd map. This one is starting off with a bang. And Saw can still go all that way. Still going to have to make it happen. Rusty chips away through the smoke. Beautiful entry. As Saw is trying to get onto the site.
Oh, I love this play so much. They're not just sitting by idly. Rusty is the pistol god. He did it in the first half. It's only Roman left. All right, well, it is going to be Saw in a must-win situation here, but unfortunately, they're just not off to the start that they needed in this all-important round. HNS takes a lot of damage, but he deals a lot of damage, and you know what? The two pistols, they've both been able to find a quick frag apiece.
I think it's interesting. Aquino, oh, sitting duck.
Can they build a bit of faith? Can they build up some belief? First gun round upon us. HNS, he spots the shadow, but he doesn't have a head to see anything more here in the round. Nilo does get ahead of the smoke. U-Jerks spots it out as a result, but that's a great trade out of Story. And that completely opens up the A side of the map.
Yep. Players still relocating. I would have already been chasing away to go for a save, and I would say now it's a 4v3, so now you have more likeliness to do so. I feel like there's more reason for Metizport to consider this round over. Yet this kill will be important for Rusty as well coming by. You will hear the molly being thrown. He's going to get that kill. Still on the side, NMB now creating a second lifeline for his team. He gets a dink. It ain't enough. And now Metizport should concede this one. Chasing will be Rusty. Nilo is on the side. Flank will come through. That's Rusty allowed to get one. They're going to get themselves towards the A side quite soon. Still Rusty there, but getting chipped away. Saw. Very well executed round again, although it was against pistols.
And Adam B is by himself in towards Jaguar right now. It's going to be a tough position for him to navigate with two players sort of coming in his direction. Flash blinds him up, but will regain his vision before he finds contact. And I suppose at least he gets a kill before he goes down. Look at the push coming through from middle right now to the CT side. They've got so many players there, and they will be able to trade out Muterus. But I think the T's have now realized that means there has to be space on B.
Where they're going. Keo forced away of the angle, trying to reposition, but finds himself having to plant him away. Shot ring through. Nilo is connecting the spray. They are dozy. Close here. Close and personal. By the edge of the smoke, it will soon fade. Kill could be found, will be taken. And Keo still trying to create an opportunity. But sorry, is peeking him, wins the up fight. Boost comes through. Nilo has been good so far, but he needs to be even better than he was before, trying to look on top of it. Cannot find it just yet, but Roman will cross.
My goodness, so much damage done to Roman on the cross there, but he gets to the cross with his life intact, and with that, the bomb's going to get activated. It's going to be a tough retake for Metizport. They don't have anything going for them here. It's going to be a standing start, and all four players sort of splitting their way between short and long, but Saw just chaining those smokes up right now. And if Metizport looks like they want to pull the plug on the round here, it looks like they want to call it a day, and it's just about trying to make sure they get out with as many players' lives intact. U-Jerks wants to hunt them. That's exactly what he'll do. That's the worst case scenario for Metizport, because not only was it a 10-2 half? I can't believe it. A 10-2 half. They won the pistol to start off the CT side, and ever since then, it's just been Saw the whole way through. The AWP is here. Yakinio does find one. Surely gets traded. Yes, Story steps out. He takes down his opposite number. That will render the A bomb site in control of Saw through the smoke. U-Jerks finds another. This is looking shaky right now for the CTs as they look to make the retake happen.
Bomb will go down. Oh, Roman's barely getting it on. So the bomb's still going down. That means 40 seconds to make this retake hold upon. Metizport has allowed to get into a 3-on-3. Now, possibly going to have to clean up middle as well. Muterus is coming there with a flank, and as soon as he hears steps from players running, probably going to take down NMB here from the donut side. They come, flash coming through, rolling by. U-Jerks getting himself another. Round looks like it's done and dusted. It is maybe, of course, finals and everything, but at least for the online series, this could be the end.
This could be shaky. There's a big stack here on A.
Yeah. Chipping him away. Nilo trying. Ego up close. Jaquinho. Oh my. It's all down to Roman.
He's been the quietest player on the server so far for Saw. He's trying to hunt down Jaquinho. Jaquinho's just playing time though. Rusty control.
For Metizport as well. Nilo up close. He's going to anticipate on the push. Molly's flashes nades. They're running in, but he's up close. He's going to shut them down. 2 kills. Garden of middle. Garter of Saw. As he's 29 encounter right now. This man is on another level. And it's all left to Story and Arados.
Yeah. To save the day. To force it into overtime. Have Saw really gone 95% of the way and then ran out of gas. And think about the way they decided to play that anti-eco as well, Dutch Boy, where they just ran into that A-bomb site so aggressively without getting info. Did they get ahead of themselves a little bit, and could that come back to haunt them?
I was, like, I guess, saying nice things about them, about how they approached the last eco round, but this could be the upfight that determines it all. Kill found for Story, still attack for Jinkio, so making things a little interesting. Finding a way back in, could be Adam B. He's going to swing from CT as soon as his plant will come by, but there's an op scoped on top of him. Nilo needs to be won over, and he's not one that falls quickly. Although right now he might fall to his demise. He's all down to 22 points of health. Metizport repositions in, alongside as well. Take main. They have donut control. Saw have full control over CT. They can take that peak. Story is waiting for the swing for Rusty to come by. Can Rusty find it? Oh no. It's all falling apart for Metizport again. And now you full control over CT and Nilo to be dealt with just 22 points of health. He's been great, but can he be even better? That will be made. The swing's rolling by. Kill not found. Now he's sticking. Going for the full 5 seconds.
Oh no.
Oh no. The nade is going to come too late. Metizport have won it. They take 2 insane rounds and Saw is still... Yep, they really did. They would have liked to take it very quickly, yet Saw is now still bringing it a little closer. They're starting on the T side here on Vertigo. And that's been their stomp, at least when it comes to the side formation. This has been their greatest performance, although the pistols have gone both times the way of Metizport, and it might do so again. Mutra is going to get taken down by Rusty running up. It's all left to Roman.
Well, Saw haven't won a pistol round yet. We've played 2 so far, both going the way of the Swedish team, and it looks like this one should be as well.
Through. Quite fast. These smokes all used, and conceding that side on a 5v5. I'm not a big fan of it, but they're still trying to hold on with the util that's being thrown. Still denying Ujert from planting just now, but well, he didn't spread out too far, so he's down to 50. Playing themselves up nicely. There is a flank. Well, that's been held the side from Saw. And Metizport, they will go for heads-up fights. They're already finding 2. Mutris comes up close, but they're coming up clutch indeed. Metizport looking for this retake, and they've almost found it already. Roman is all that's left. He was early one to be on the flank. And now the fuse will be made. Nilo, full 10 second stick. He's done it before, but then with 5 to close out Ancient. And he will basics a little, because B-side is protected very well by Metizport most of the time. And again, Rusty is here. There's 3 men arrived, and they will be shutting them things down here. Nade thrown as well on Eridos, and everyone will hit the deck here.
Man, Metizport, they've got the defense under lock and chain over on the speed bomb site, and it's quite surprisingly how, I almost want to say how easily they've been navigating these rounds. I mean, the execs are looking great from Saw, the util usage is on point. They were missing the right side generator smoke there, and that means Muterus is left alone in a 1v4 turn, 1v3. They know where he is, the bomb's dropped in.
Explaining how Vertigo usually is played, but that's something I feel like Saw should do, and here they go. Smoke on top ramp, flash behind it. They're doing what they're told, but there's also a stack for Metizport, and they're just too good. So shut up, Caster. They're doing something completely different, and Metizport is making it work wonderfully.
Yeah, I mean, Saw are trying everything at this point, right? They're trying all the different options. They're pulling out all the strats from the top drawer, but Metizport have had a response for everything that's been thrown at them so far. Great starts of the map coming through for the Swedish team, and if they can convert this 5 versus 3 and not concede a bomb plant, that will put them in a phenomenal position.
It could be flanking up middle. 1-for-1 fight, but against Nilo, it's previously known that you won't be able to win that one, and he will not either. Just duck it. Utras had to adjust his crosser in that position. Very well played to keep yourself ducked, keep yourself tight. Ardosis walking up. B-site now, around the corner still. HNS. Big chipped away. Individuals are really put to work, but now losing one of those individual fight. Ardosis looking in for more. Himself a second. Still a chance that has been created. He's still standing. Burning. 33. To a crisp, but this time, all that's left is Story. Up on the site against Janquinho. 2 with the big green. Janquinho upgrading to an M4, and in a retake, that's definitely an upgrade. Usually wouldn't say that. They're going to try to take it themselves, and this could be a triple peak. Coming out very nicely for Metizport.
Praise the name of the game. Rusty going to be the next man called into action. He'll find a frag. He wants more, though. And his double will maintain the man advantage here for his team. So again, Saw are going to have to get the job done in a numerical deficiency.
Up. Scoped in. It's been good so far. Nilo is up close. Story's not going to clear him. The upscope not extending his vision. general, Metizport that start relocating. Triple stack here towards the A side. Now coming by, missed shot from Jinkinho. Could be coming vital to him, but not the case. He's not going to fall away, but looks like Saw has still been able to take over the site. And Molly will stop it for now. Arados is in a good position to potentially find Jinkinho off guard. He's going to get the kill. You saw it coming from miles away. All tied here in this round.
Yeah, great shot out of Aristotle. We've seen him with the Desert Eagle a few times do some serious damage. 3 versus 3, certainly looking doable for the side of Saw. There's still so much time left on the clock. The problem is they've got no more utility. So, how do they try and actually get into the site and find a bomb plant here?
Relocate, so they've allowed to get something done. Nilo getting Story on the jump back, allowing him to get anything done. And there goes Aradosa. Now that there's no sound towards A, you should realize B is all of a sudden fully open. And Rusty, he's already there, so I think he's just going to run. This bomb has to be planted. Mutrus has to go for the stick fully. And I feel like Rusty is just going to run up. Look at him. He's running. He's trying to deny. And Mutrus will surely pop on his head as soon as the defuse comes, or the plant rather.
Need to deal in the currency of rounds on the board.
That's been the name of the game, I think, for Saw. Because they're doing well. They're getting kills. They're getting economy. They're making smart decisions in that regard, in that department. Round winning ones have not really been the case just yet. They pick up those rounds, convert their good style into something crazy. And Nilo, it's a crazy play. Going for a peek. Allowed to live for too long. Allows him to get a kill. Falls away. Down to a 3-on-3. Saw still sticking towards B. I think Jinkinho has any idea on what's going on, but repositions all in all. It's going to come down to the one-on-one fights, and here, seeing the shadow from Story become a problem for him as Rusty finds him.
Again, more of a productivity coming through from Metizport, forcing the issue, making plays, getting in the faces of the T side. That's going to corral Saw in towards B. Yakinio is on the angle with the AWP. There's no flash to force him backwards either. He'll connect on that shot every day of the week. And now they know that Mutarus is here as well. I thought he was going to throw the nade, which would certainly compromise his position. And there we go. Drops the smoke right side, generates a molly left side. He's just trying to guarantee himself a plant at this point, and he should be able to get the plant here, you know. Ahead of the molly, fakes it out, trying to draw these players through. There's a big flank coming through from Rusty as well. Mutarus has heard those steps, and he's running out of ammo. 6 bullets left in the magazine. It's enough to find the frag, but surely, with the time left on the clock, there's no way for Mutarus to win this one out. Or is there?
Oh, let them be. No way to get out there. So he had to make a move. He tried. The time ran out. Had to go for swings. Didn't find it. Now for now, push towards the A side. Double man trade back from Saw, allowing an advantage in their favor.
Alright, well, looking very good here for Saw in the follow-up round. In the 10th, it's only H&S left, and not for much longer either as he jumps up and...
They're gonna go for the ramp peaks. Smoke on top ramp, Molly behind it. Well executed. Saw taking ramp for the instant and instantaneously. And then B gets shut down. Jinkinho getting timing there on ramp. Causing troubles to be on the horizon, and the flashes are good. The peaks are even better. Saw mows them down. Ujurks gets them all. And Nilo, yeah, there's no way going back to B to save, because this is the final round of the whole, buddy. Should be 8-4.
Well, where's this reinvigoration been, man?
Yeah.
Where has this Saw been throughout their entire T side, moving with so much pace and confidence?
And this is how easy it can sometimes be right on Vertigo. I said top ramp smoke, Molly behind it, flash on top ramp, peak, and Bush smoke on left side to allow the bomb from going down. And they're moving up towards short, so this is exactly what you would expect. Molly still thrown to try and deny. Jinkinho finds an opener, finds a double. They went for a flank. They're getting absolutely chipped away. The pistol round goals are continuing as Metizport is smiling towards Saw. And they're running it with knives now, chasing them all. Metizport is taking it.
I mean, it has to be this round right here, right now. Adam B looking to try and find a duel with the ramp player. His spray is off, though. If he gets that kill onto Ujurks, that would have been massive. Now it's going to be attention towards the other side of the map, and Aristotle got it on lockdown. Great defense playing from behind the default box. Finds 2 kills, and Metizports have been emphatically shut down here in the 15th.
Aristotle, what a beautiful shutdown there for him. All that Metizport can do is now sit back and wait as this was the round. That's all I had to take. Otherwise, going back to a pistol buy, probably conceding 12, not to be, right? Nilo and Jankinho can make the impossible come to fruition. Still, Molly's. Molly to potentially force out Arsdotje there. Double Molly, actually, so they can Molly the pillar. They can Molly the default, but I don't think pillar is going to be the first position you Molly. It's now going to be flashed at least, but Arsdotje helping Nutra's out. Jankinho to be a sitting duck. Going forward, and with that entry, that's stripped away instantaneously.
Yeah, and well, Roman does get the numbers back into even keel, but only for a brief moment as he gets traded out as well. Metizport still have a minute left on the clock. They don't have to commit into the, say, bomb site. And Story still hanging around towards Skinny here as well. Oh man, this is pretty nerve-wracking for Saw. But at least they've got 2 of their 3 players on the correct side of the map as things stand.
Really a smoke Story wanted. I think he wanted to go for a peek here, and now that's kind of avoided it from happening, but sure, it allows him to fall back safely. With a man disadvantage, I think Saw is the ones that have to make an engagement when Metizport are the ones to do so when they're smoking both sides of the ramp. At least right side now, which you have a smoke for. That will be a plant, and then you're all of a sudden having to complete a retake with a man disadvantage. Ripped away, now tight, but that was the player down to low health. The bomb will be planted. HNS trying to make it even more. Story tries to deny, but he will not be allowed to. It's all down to a 3v2 now with Metizport having the plant to their name as well.
Yeah, this retake, there's certainly a chance, but that chance has almost certainly been dashed.
But needs to stop this push. Just a flash to peek. Roman, the peek on top. The smoke just blooming, causing him to not have his vision. With 35 seconds, Metizport have to take initiative now. They've done so on the CT side multiple times, but this time on T. Saw is still taking heads-on fight. This is going to be the battle that could determine it all.
Yeah, 2 for the price of 1 right now. Do they account for Mucerus? Yes, the Molly's going to look to flush him out, but there's nobody holding the angle. Mucerus gets so much more damage than he ever should have from that position. Story has fragged HNS, and it's all falling apart here for Metizport. It's only Nilo left, and he will push forward, but he gets traded.
Themselves might also lose control. We're still in the same position as we were in Ancient a little. We feel like Metizport has what it takes, but will they have it as well? Nilo, what an openers. 2 kills to his name flash to try and hold on still for Saw, which makes it somewhat worthwhile. Mutra is still getting taken away. Nilo is just another beast. He's feasting on them right now. It still has a chance.
No
Nilo.
ways.
4 kills. He's gonna go for the ace. Nilo has it. As long as Nilo has an AK, you're good. It looks like.
Apparently. I mean, he's had such an impressive game. His presence of mind, even after he keeps getting kills, it's not like he thinks, okay, now the bomb site's clear, I can just run forward. Still clears out all his angles, takes all his fights with a great presence of mind. 4 versus 4.
Metizport in this situation. They started off fast, going into B, now slowing down. Making Saw go back into a non-stack position where they're gonna have pistols to play with. Metizport knows this, they're playing with pistols, so isolating them into playing just 2 on A, 2 on B, that's what Metizport are looking for. Now they're trying to find out every nook and cranny of this round. Where are they positioning? How are they pushing? Nilo could just shut it down. He's once again trying to play on A. This could be a 1-for-1 trade. It's exactly the case. Bomb will go down. And Hayes, they're just 2 kills away from qualifying for the semi-finals here of this Eastern Europe tournament.
Wow. That's insane. No armor for Arsdotje, only a smoke grenade, no kits, no Mucerus, and no chance. That is the end of it. That is going to be Metizport marching on into the semi-final in dominant fashion as well. They were leading Ancient 11-2. It's deceptive.